temperature broil in East, 118 degrees in Kansas. Even though Drudge dropped my story, I mean, 118 in Kansas? It's hot. It's hot. Summer is hot. It gets hot in summer in Midwest. No question. It gets hot. It gets hot sometimes in June and July. It got hot before the car was invented. You know? I mean, I'm sure it's hotter than normal and hotter than most. Is this the highest in history? Or there's one like from 19... You know, it was a very hot time. It was 1908. I think before the Model T Ford was bouncing around. That's very hot. I don't like heat. Thank God out here it's like 62, 64. How do you explain that if the world is burning up? How is that possible? Back-to-back La Niñas and a current jet stream pattern that is steering storm systems coming off the Pacific well up into Canada. Well, good for the Canadian wheat fields. They're getting the water. They're getting the water. I'm thinking of moving to Canada if this keeps up. So when is this heat wave going to break? And then you'll forget about it. Where's Al Gore, though? Warmest on record in the U.S., bringing a heat wave at the center of the country in March, the likes of which the U.S. hasn't seen since 1910. I told you that. Indeed, spring 2012 in the U.S. was 2 degrees warmer than the previous record held spring of 1910. So how do you explain it? If 1910 is only 2 degrees warmer than 1910, there was no vast car empire by 1910, was there? So what are you going to explain it by? It's just hot. There's cycles. Every million years or so, there's a cyclical change in the atmosphere. So where are you going to get your relief from? Where are people going for the weekend? Where is that going to happen? Waterville, Washington posted the biggest drop among the group, a high of 51 degrees on Wednesday, 9 degrees below the previous record low high of 60 degrees on June 27, 1946. Warmest on record, bringing a heat wave center of the country, blah, 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 is the presence of a broad ridge of high pressure inching its way across the continent. With skies generally clear, sunlight is a clear path to travel on its way to baking on many places on a already parched surface. All right, so people will swim more air conditioning, more this, more that, then it'll be over. Then when it ends, they'll forget that it happened. Death Valley heat in Kansas, how the end of June got so hot. Say back-to-back La Niñas are partly to blame. Everything is a Spanish word now, La Niña. Why can't they just say it in English what a La Niña is? What do you mean, La Niña? That's like gluten. Why don't you explain what you mean? Why are they using the word La Niña? I know what it is. But the average person doesn't know what a La Niña is any more than they know what gluten is. They know that La Niña is bad and gluten is bad. That's all they know, but they don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay. So we got the heat thing covered.